Hey, we're Chase Atlantic, and you're watching us on BestFan.
Latest.
Gone one night, she just went to heaven and back. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. She went to heaven and back.
What's up, Best Fans? I'm hanging out today with Chase Atlantic here at the Opera House. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Toronto again.
Thank you for having us.
How's your
Thank you for having us. It's been good. Canada's beautiful. I walked around. It's very hot today, though. It's like 35 degrees.
Yes.
This morning and I got burnt.
I see that a little bit.
So now I'm probably gonna faint on stage.
No, you can't be.
No matter. It's part of the show.
It's alright, I'll catch him. I gotcha.
Okay, we have a plan.
Promise.
I don't promise nothing.
Okay, well, you just released your album this summer, Phases, and it was actually shortly after your EP, which is pretty cool. But I've read some cool things about your album. One of the things I read in one of your interviews was that you wanted to drastically pivot the angle in which pop culture is viewed.
And ultimately digest it.
Yes, actually, yes, that was part of it too. Can you expand on that? Tell us a little bit about that.
I think what I was trying to say is that pop music, it has this kind of stigma that it is impersonal in a way. Like there's a whole bunch of different writers, a whole bunch of different producers. I think we wanted to make pop music that was very personal and very honest and real without having to sugarcoat it. And so that's kind of what we try to do with the album. So it's like still catchy, like melodies and hooks and things that will resonate with people, but at the same time the lyrics are very personal and very kind of commandeering of a life that is honest and raw.
So also I've seen, well, in other videos that you've done, that you guys kind of do it all. Like you write the songs, you produce it, seeing your setup in the back of the tour bus. That's pretty cool. And you do your own art and everything. Does it ever become like overwhelming? Have you guys taught yourself everything? Do you learn in school?
It's very overwhelming, and I think we embrace it and we've taught ourselves to deal with it. When we're also trying to get to a point now where we can outsource some things, but very minimal, because to get the quality and content, you need the passion, the time, and so we need to be working with people that are really, switched on and like giving it all.
I always love to ask a little bit about what comes to mind with certain lyrics from certain songs off the new album. We're gonna talk about Angels.
We're gonna talk about everything.
Okay. So the lyric goes, "Calling on my angels, it's getting darker and I'm starting to get anxious."
Facts.
Nope.
Big facts.
Nobody told me I'd be lonely when I'm famous.
Not a fact.
The only number on my phone I haven't changed
changed
yet. Let's talk about that.
Maybe not a fact. It's sort of
Well, I wouldn't say we're classified famous. That was a little bit of a stretch, but
I would say yes. You guys have millions of views on your videos, and they're all very well done.
Semi-successful, maybe. I should have changed the lyrics to "Nobody told me I'd be lonely when I'm semi-successful."
yeah, fair.
It was a rhyme scheme at the same time, but it is honest. I think for the theme of the album and how it was kind of conceptualized to be in space and to deal with the more positive, not the more positive, but to shed light on the brighter, poppier side that we have as Chase Atlantic, because we don't like to kind of stick to one regime. I think the lyrics are very honest, they're very real.
So, okay, Phases. What's the point of love if it's not real? Hanging on to me and in your feels. I can't even tell if it's the same to me. I'm falling apart. I know it's not. I'm going through phases.
I was at a table and I was hearing about the creation of the album artwork, and while they were doing that, I was writing it down. So no
deeper story.
It's coming, brother. I'm telling you.
I don't know if there was. No, I don't think.
It's coming.
I think the thing is, the premonition. So
It's
it
a
might happen
premonition.
to me.
It will.
It might happen, but
It's gonna happen like very.
At the
very
moment,
soon.
I was sitting down. I think Mitchell was at home that day, and Mitchell helps me with lyrics all the time. And it was one of the days Mitchell didn't come in, and Clinton was talking to Chris, who helped create the album artwork, and they were talking about the X Large collaborations. And as I was doing that, I wasn't really interested in that. I wanted to make a
This collaboration.
No, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking like, Clinton knows exactly what I want. Josh knows what we were all thinking the same. So I was like, just put the song in. I just wrote the word.
Well, we gotta wrap this up. But last words you want to say to your Canadian best fans?
As Australians and as Canadians, you guys are kind of creepy,
like,
but it's on us. Like it's with the Commonwealth, baby.
We're the same. It's the brother and sister countries, Canada and Australia.
We're both like a little strange. I can tell. Like I'm looking at the Canadian people while I'm walking around. I'm like, this is like Australians. They're just as weird as Australians.
Very strange. But I
You
just
feel
think
at home. You feel at home.
So-
feel at
yeah, I
home.
feel
I feel at home.
those people are really strange. This is just like home.
It really creeped me out. I love it. It's just like home.
No. Okay, well, I'm so sorry. We have to cut this short now, but thank you guys so much for chatting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you
You're
very
with
much. I
Chase
appreciate it.
Atlantic. I'm Sharon Bhella for Best Fan.
Do it well.